right? Hope he stays in the state and tries to help whomever our quarterback's going to be next year. Try to give us an aerial attack because we need it.
Yeah, there's always been room of improvement. We'll see what happens to Garrett Schrader back there, JoMo back for the third year. You got several wide receivers coming in, hopefully that are 4-star prospects, and they'll get to start to shine like right off the bat because Guidry's gone, and it's going to be wide open. So whoever can catch the ball, hats off to you.
Right. Well, we're going to be bringing some people back. Javonte Payton's going to be back. Osiris Miller's going to be back. Payton, they didn't really give him a chance to play a whole lot.
You still got to see if he gets into that transfer portal with KT and leaves.
Who?
You never know. Javonte Payton?
No. That's not Payton. Is the JUCO receiver.
Okay.
You're talking about a WAP.
Yes.
Yeah, he's probably going to leave. I don't think he's going to stay. 4-star recruit could not reach his potential at Mississippi State, unfortunately, as well as the aforementioned KT has not been able to reach his potential at Mississippi State, unfortunately. And I'm sad to see them both go if they do indeed choose to leave the maroon and white. But time goes on. Got a next man up, next Bulldog up. We got to move forward. So where you want to go next? Talk about?
Well, let's go to the JoMo being retained.
First, before we talk about that, man, it was rumors rolling rampant about JoMo being gone. Stubbs, what do you think about some of those rumors?
Well, not that anything was going on, but I was spreading them too. I was sharing that stuff left and right because I had heard 2 weeks prior to all that, all these rumors coming from bigger boosters I'm friends with, and when they were throwing out names, Napier being the one, and that was the go-getter. I was really shocked. I was like, it's going to come to this game, and what really shocked me was all these rumors were coming out literally the day before the Egg Bowl. And you think about it now, you're like, that's kind of an insult to throw that out there in your last game, and that's all that's on social media that Mississippi State's talking about is JoMo's gone, he got bought out, his $8 million buyout went down to $4 million, he's gone no matter what. Billy Napier's on the way in, blah, 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 blah. You're thinking JoMo may go to Rutgers. Now Rutgers has signed Greg Schiano, which I believe that was going to happen. Back to the future. I think that was going to happen no matter what.
Yeah, because he won at Rutgers before, so he knows how to win there.
Yeah, he stepped down from the New England Patriots and was just sitting and wait for them because when all those rumors happened, he was number one on the list. He was already recruiting. I saw rumors that he was doing recruiting and already got his coaching staff in place, and then they couldn't agree on the money and the private use of the plane and how his family gets to fly, and here we are thinking JoMo's going to leave and go take that job maybe because he's done backed out. And then, Lord happens, Mississippi State wins the Egg Bowl. JoMo gets fired up, tells us all in the press conference to kick rocks and pound sand if we're not with him. And I was like, wow, okay. And
JoMo say, if you're not with me, you're against me. He put the ceiling hex on us, man. Until you do right by me, everything you have gonna fall. He put the ceiling hex on us.
Now I don't know if we're really stuck with him. And it's like I said, I fully agree. You should give the coach 3 or 4 years to implement his system. But right now, the fan base is not there. You can see in the crowd, the Abilene ABC game, there was by the end of the game, there's like hundreds of people in the
And
stands.
we actually, even though we blew them out, we struggled with them. Like,
for a
it
long
wasn't
time.
I mean, the game did not look like the score. I mean, they were able to move the ball on our defense efficiently and effectively. It's not like of course, we're going to be the run on a team like that because they're a middle of the road Southland squad. We should beat them. You know something? You want to know who I wish we could have played? And I think that would have been a good game. Southeastern Louisiana, because guess who their starting quarterback was at the season?
I'm drawing a blank.
Former Mississippi State commit that had his scholarship snatched on signing day, Chasen Virgil.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think he got injured later in the year. But I think he did try to come back. He's had a good career at Southeastern. I think that would have been a tougher game because Southeastern was balling this year. So
yeah, so I mean, it happens. Those rumors happen. They were ugly rumors to put out there. I helped spread them. I mean, I had seen it, and it was all a Twitter thing. Of course, I'm going to share just to get some talking going up on our page.
That's what you're supposed to do. You're doing your job.
I mean, it happens. I mean, but JoMo, he's getting 2 bowl games. He's 2-0 against Ole Miss. Fans are sitting in the middle of the road right now, depending on what's going to happen, and we'll get into that conversation of the school up north, Ole Miss, with their coaching changes and who they may go after. But
nobody good, I hope.
I'll go into detail on that a little bit. But so, anyways, hats off to them. You get you beat your rival. You keep your job. You're going to get an extension. I don't know if he's going to get a raise, but he's going to get added onto a 4-year contract.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see what happens for year 3.
This is what needs to happen. Already. This is what needs to happen for year 3 under Joe Moorhead offensively. I need to find out where to sync up Mississippi State with my NCAA 2014 updated rosters and let me control the offense. We will go undefeated. Unfortunately, that can't happen. We need some offensive changes. What you say, Stubbs?
And that's what scares me because, we're all talking about this offensive guru, but I don't know what we're going to have coming back next year. I mean, okay, we're going to have Garrett Strader at your quarterback. You're going to have Charles Cross is going to be probably your left tackle that got redshirted. You lose a few people on the line. You lose Guidry. I think Farad Green, I think he's a senior. I think he's gone. So you hope Spivey comes.
We're loaded at tight end.
I mean, he's always talked about this tight end stuff. I don't see Kylin Hill coming back. I'm sorry. I tease about that all the time with his family. I said, he's gone NFL 3rd round, no offense, 3rd round, to our Chiefs. He's going to be a starting running back for Kansas City Chiefs in next year.
Hell yes. I'll take it.
That's just my thought. And the only reason I'm saying that is because running backs have a short lifespan. Anybody that's an avid football fan knows running backs take a ton of hits, and by the age of 30, they're done. Unless you're Frank Gore and you're drinking Mojo Juice or Adrian Peterson, it doesn't happen. And so I'm all about the kid going to get paid. If you can go anywhere between the 2nd and 4th round, running backs, they don't put a whole lot on now, but go get your money, young man. You led SEC in rushing on an average team. People may criticize you or whatever. I want you back as a state fan, but you do what's best for you and your family, and I feel like you should chase the paper. But like you said, after that, I don't know what you have coming in. You have 2 4-star freshman running backs coming in. You've got Kareem Walker. I'll throw that name back out there. That we'll see what he does.
Who?
Mike Jones Jr. We'll see what he does in ball practice. He may be the starting tailback. I have no clue. Offense-wise, it's going to be scary. Defensive-wise, it looks like almost everybody's coming back. Cam Dantzler is still iffy. He tweeted out after that,
Right.
Decisions. I'm another one. Hey, if you get a second to fourth round grade, go. You can't see Chiefs will draft you in the fourth round. You're going to play cornerback. We need you. Come be a Chief. Go play with Kylin Hill. Come over
Chris
there.
Jones, Martinez Rankin, Mississippi State West.
2.0. Yeah, 2.0 Mississippi State. Everybody go get drafted by our Chiefs. So defensive line, Willie Gay should be back. Earl Thompson says he's coming back. Our line's going to be much better because they had so much experience this year. They may have not stood out last year, but I feel like with that season on the belt, you give them an off season and a spring, they'll be there. Marcus Murphy, Jerry Jones, Smitherman. It's there.
Smitherman's gone unless he gets an injury or a medical red shirt.
Emerson, my bad. So our freshman standout. So if I looked at the schedule the other day and I posted and I asked everybody what they thought, and we have every bit of a chance to go 8-4, possibly 9-3 if you beat Texas A&M. And I know it's a stretch.
I done learned my lesson.
That's my. I'm saying my ceiling. My ceiling is 9-3 with an average of 7-5, 8-4, with the floor of 6-6. Now you can tell me what you think. We can be wrong all we want, but that's what we do as podcasters. But
I'm abstaining from predicting our season record. Nope.
You're like, you told that one. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. We'll get into it now. We got 9 months to debate about it and figure out what's going to happen. But
my mind is not changing across both podcasts. I'm abstaining. I'm not going to give a prediction. I don't care. Jeremiah's going to be like, you got to give a prediction, Derek. Nope. I'm abstaining.
So, anyway, let's go move on to we'll just go give a school up north a little chat where they fired their coach after coming out before everything saying, the school backs Matt Luke, yada, yada, yada. And then the Egg Bowl games happen, and then old boy decides to pee like a dog. And new AD said, that's not us, but that is what Ole Miss is.
Wrong time to potty.
Now they're looking for a coaching search. The players are upset. They're talking about half the team transferring. We got Nick Saban flying in Oxford, probably trying to get into the transfer portal.
Oh, he's after that 4-star recruit that's out of Oxford. That's what he wants.
Oh, yeah.
He's not leaving Alabama to go to Ole Miss. Oh, man. You know what? It just even fits even better now. Ole Miss N Piss. Ole Miss N Piss. It just even fits even better now.
And so, they just spent $15 million on the buyout for Matt Luke, Rich Rod, and then the defensive coordinator. So if they don't hire Rich Rod or the DC, if they don't decide to bring in one of them, that's $15 million they got to come up with to pay those 3 guys to buy them out.
Well, it would make sense for them to bring back Rich Rod as the head coach, potentially because of the offensive flow he had with John Rice Plumlee. Because the kid looked like Pat White back there.
But the rumors are thinking the DC is the guy that everybody wants, not wants as a head coach, but might get the head coaching job.
McCarthy,
and then you've got rumors. They got who else we got out there? We got Lane Kiffin.
Mike Norvell.
And that's the one. And they're fighting him. And I really think they have a good shot to get him. But right now, Norvell is teasing Ole Miss with Florida State and Arkansas. He's from Arkansas, if I remember correctly. but really the best job for him to take is Florida.